At this point, we're going to focus on the characteristics that are expressed in the wines based on the philosophy that we have presented. There's 3 attributes that we think are notable in terms of expressing native yeast and the minimalist clean winemaking processes. Native yeast is going to enhance the profile and the texture of the wine. By profile, it's what I describe as a round, wide, broad characteristic. You will feel these wines all the way out to the sides of the palate. It's this outwardly expansive volume. This differs very much from the way that we've been trained to understand conventional wines made with commercial yeast. They are always described as a front, mid, back palate structure. And if you think about that, front, mid, back is a linearity, and it stays very central and brightly central on the palate. So we think of the wines traveling front to back across your palate as an arch. A conventional wine with commercial yeast will travel front to back as a very narrow arch, whereas native yeast is going to produce a wine that has a very wide arch to it as it travels front to back. So native yeast adds the dimension of width, and width is never talked about in the regular wine world. So this is notable. Second thing native yeast does is it produces a richer texture in the wine. So it will provide what you would describe as that more viscous feel or thicker, chewier sensation that is often associated with sweet wines, but it definitely shows up in dry wines as well with native yeast fermentations. The third point that we like to note is that the wines have an exceptionally clean finish. So since we're working with top quality fruit, truly minimalism, none of the new oak or anything that's going to leave residues on your palate, there's nowhere in the process that the astringency that is so common in wines to show up. So these wines just very pleasantly melt away with a lovely clean finish. And on top of all of that, I really believe that native yeast fermentations combined with top quality fruit really gives you much more vivid fruit flavor characteristics, greater depth, and greater complexity. So these are the type of wines that once they're in your palate are not just going to give you one sensation and it's done. They actually will continue to show different things over the course of time that you have them in the palate, exhibiting greater complexity along with the vivid flavors. You will see these characteristics in each of the wines that you are about to experience. Thank you.